Good evening, guys. It is I, Paltrax Nerd, for the last video of 2023, probably. Bit of a haul. Most likely gonna call it a toy haul, but there are other stuff in there, and some that technically probably couldn't, maybe sort of kinda isn't one. But who cares, right? Does anyone care? Yeah. So one is a test because I'm not entirely sure about that line and format, perhaps. One is a final piece in a way, at least in terms of the base. Beyond that, who knows? One is a rebuy because one got lost in when I moved, and now I can't find it anymore, and now I have to pay out the ass to get one. So I better let it than never, I suppose. And the last piece is sort of a I want to call it sort of just as a that figure as a piece of media. That would be something that's a bit more so nice to have, kind of a nice sort of who knows. You'll find out soon enough. Yeah, first on, I think you can probably see what this is, right? Super 7 Ultimates, Raphael from the TMNT line. Still in this brown shipper. Shall we open it? Sure, but you won't have to wait for it. Okay. Let's take a good shot. Very professional. That's how I do. Ta-da! This was my last piece of this. Now I own all 4 turtles. And well, the thing is, you might look, why did you get this one? There are so many options. Well, the main thing being that the NECA ones are pretty cool, but they are based on the cartoon. And to be quite honest with you, I have more memories of the toys than I have of the cartoon. Or the movies by so the live action ones. So the toys made more sense, and as you may or may not know, Big Bad had a massive sale on Super 7 stuff. Like a lot of stuff with like considerable discounts all around. And to be honest with you, I had plans of getting this anyway, but now it's less. So hey, that's a dub in my eyes. But yeah, this is yeah, I own all of them now. That's good for the collection. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. The next one is the one that I said wasn't technically a figure or a toy necessarily, but because it kind of is. That me being a amiibo of from Twilight Princess. And well, the thing is because I bought the Wii U version of the Zelda Twilight Princess HD, so I got this amiibo originally, but since then I moved and stuff got lost. I think, as things do. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. And also, I'm not really a massive amiibo collector. Very sort of sporadic, sort of case by case in a sense. But this is really nicely done. Like even if you didn't even care about that, which I'm sure, like this is specifically for the Wii U. And I don't have that point hooked up anymore. So this will be mostly a collectible for now. And like, it looks pretty real. This is really nice. Like the paint and sculpt is amazing on these things. Like, not even if you don't care about like the in-game stuff, which this is mostly like, if I remember correctly, this is just mostly an extra level or something. So some small sort of small stuff. But like, I mean, let's be real. This is, even if it's just a collectible, this is awesome. Right? So yeah. But I'm not totally sure. Yeah. Compatible with Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, which is the Wii U version. I don't know if there's actually anything at all to do with the Switch. If it does anything at all. It probably doesn't because the game isn't available, but maybe in the future. Who knows? Yeah. Next one. That being the let's go Marvel Select, Fantastic Four, Sue Storm, Invisible Woman. And this was gonna be like, I don't know if it, because again, it's sort of like, hey, why didn't you get the Hasbro version, or why didn't you get the Mezco version, perhaps? But like, Mezco version looks like he's wearing footy pajamas, and I'm just not about that stuff. And the Marvel Legends, like that face was yeesh, not good. So pass, hard pass, big hard pass. But yeah, like this, because uh, Diamond Select, right? They've been around for a while, as you probably already know. But they have been, I think they've been sort of sidelined by Hasbro, most likely, right? Because they are just Diamond Select doesn't aren't in the scale that generally people prefer. That being sort of 6" or 1/12. But and also stuff that used to be Marvel Select and some other Diamond Select figures tend to be kind of lacking in articulation, and I think there's like a bunch of reasons for that. Some say it's because of the license that and also these things aren't really sold out of mass, so they're pretty much comic book store and sort of specialty shops. So maybe their margins aren't as good as maybe Hasbro is, but what you lose in articulation, you certainly get back in accessories. Right, different pairs of legs, different hands, power sort of effect pieces for stuff. Yeah, it's a good shot of it. Now, this was a meant to be more of a test drive, because I'm obviously that Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, and the Thing are available. The Thing is kind of old, so I don't know if they've done a reissue of them recently. Maybe, who knows? But also that Mr. Fantastic looks sick. Like, that murders the Marvel Legends version, in my opinion. Again, the box is like this being sort of the era of environmentally conscious packaging and whatnot. So they use as little plastic as possible, and you have this massive thing. Yeah, who knows, right? Again, might have mentioned it on the maybe first and only experience that I have had with the whole plastic-free packaging from Hasbro, at least. That being the G.I. Joe cover girl. I didn't mind it, but it was like, I don't believe, it's saying that, yeah, yes, sort of, yeah, you gotta cut plastic because environmental stuff. Sure, that's probably true. Do I believe that's why Hasbro is doing it? No. Do I think that's why Mattel is doing it? No. It is cost, straight up cost, because paper and ink is cheaper than plastic. So yeah, it'd be cool if they were honest, right? But yeah, you see, it comes with like to see-through legs and hands. But of course, has alternate sort of upper arms and hands as well, extra. So that's awesome. This is gonna be sick. Yeah, that face is pretty amazing in my opinion as well. This looks like very sort of comic book inspired. Yeah, sculpted sort of signal there, number. It's not painted. It's sculpted. That's awesome. And yeah, not super articulated, but you get some from it, so that's cool. That is that. Now the last one is not a figure. It is sort of a honorable mention, maybe, perhaps, who knows? That being a Blu-ray. Young Ones on Blu-ray. 40th anniversary, goddamn. Yeah, like I've sort of gotten in the kick of sort of old sort of TV shows that comes out on physical, because in these days, like, hell, if you trust like services at this point, like, I don't know what to tell you. No, And I think this might be available on like the BBC sort of streaming thing, but not available in my region, I think. So own it. Nice sort of packaging, and yeah, all the fellas, right? Bunch of extras, sort of like comes to a nice sort of digibook type of thing, which is amazing. Like this is a nice sort of collector's piece, in my opinion. I mean, who else would buy it? I guess. Hey. Got all the characters on the yeah, as you can yeah. Got all the people, the main guys, right? And Neil at the end. And Vivian, of course, she takes up like the back of it, and as you can probably see, right? So, argue with the star of the show, the most iconic person in the show, in my opinion. Not terribly long though, actually. Like I thought of had sort of misremembered the whole thing. I thought this was like a very long show. It's not. So, but you know, that's for a very much sort of European TV show typical thing. Just no European TV show makes like 9 seasons with like 20 episodes apiece. Like no one does that unless you're like very special cases. But yeah, that would be that basically. I also did by since this came in, I also got like the Blackadder collection, which I didn't want to bother showing because this was mainly supposed to be a figure haul, and this I kind of just had to show this because it's kind of a special thing to me. But yeah, support your physical media, guys. If that Sony the Discovery thing didn't scare you, yeah, then you're some kind of thing. Yeah, awesome, nice spine. If you can focus, please. There you go. The young ones. Yeah. But that will have to be it for me today. For me to meet today, and probably for this year. Because next year, my beginning next year is gonna be interesting. But that is gonna have to be it for me. As you may have noticed, I've tried to be so somewhat consistent, just testing stuff out, just see if I want to do this. I think I would to do more of this, like trying to be like consistent, like yeah, every maybe couple of weeks, every couple of maybe once a month, perhaps. Like who knows? And you know, but interesting. Again, this is gonna be mostly so. Like I say, this is mostly a hobby thing. I know it. I have no intentions of becoming like a big YouTube thing. Like I don't want it. This is a hobby to me. You know, sharing their interests like the good old days. But that's gonna be it. As I keep repeating myself. If you like it, cool. If you didn't, oh well. What are you gonna do? Later, guys. See ya.